with Chef Ria. I am showing you how to make madeleines. It's French tea cake, or known as cookies. Alright, are you ready to make it with me? Let's go! So what I have here is I melted half cup of unsalted butter and then just keep it warm. And I have a cup of all-purpose flour. I know you know that all-purpose flour is a plain flour. And I have a teaspoon of baking powder. And I have a quarter teaspoon of salt. Whisk them together. Okay, I will put this aside. Then I will put this on the stove to keep it warm. So, in the bowl of your electric mixer or hand mixer, if you don't have the electric mixer, we need to beat the 3 eggs at room temperature. Why room temperature? Because it's easy to mold the eggs to the flour mixture if it's at room temperature. And I have a half a cup of granulated white sugar, and use a paddle. Then we need to beat this until it's thick and pale in color, about 5 to 8 minutes. So we need to beat this in high speed. I'm gonna add the vanilla extract, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, pure vanilla extract. So 3 minutes went by. I'm going to add the 2 tablespoons light brown sugar, and then I'm gonna turn it back on to high speed. For a couple more minutes. Okay, we are done beating the egg mixture. You see the color? It's thick and pale. You see? That's what you want. Okay. Okay, our egg mixture is done beating, and I'm going to I'm going to sift the flour mixture. I'm gonna just add a third at a time. Okay, we need to fold this big stroke, and we do not over mix. People ask why we do not over mix the flour and the liquid mixture. The answer to that is the batter will deflate when it's cooking. So you don't want to over mix it. This big and big stroke. Okay, we're gonna add the other half. And what's remaining in here is a salt. So I'm gonna add a salt. Okay. And then big stroke. And also, when you beat the egg mixture, it's an optional. You can add lemon zest, but I didn't have that this time. That's why I didn't have it. And okay. And I'm going to mix the butter into our batter. You like that? It rhymes. Mix the butter into our batter. Okay, what I do first is I like to put just a little bit of batter into the butter first before I mix all of it in there. Why I'm doing this is to lighten the batter, make it easier to fold into our batter. Okay, just use your whisk wire. Another reason why I'm doing this is I don't want to pour the warm butter into our batter because it will deflate the batter. Okay. So what I like to do is I like to pour this to the side. Just do a third first and then fold it. There's a lot of butter in this madeleines. Madelein's cookie is really good with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or a cup of hot cocoa. Okay, I'm gonna add another third of the butter mixture. Big stroke. Okay, and the last one. And then we need to cover and refrigerate your batter for an hour or overnight if you want to do it the next day. And this batter can be stored in a refrigerator for up to 3 days. The reason you're gonna refrigerate this is you want your batter firm before you cook it. Okay, and there's your batter. Okay, and I'm going to cover this with plastic wrap, and I will see you in an hour. What I have here are 2 madeleine pans, so we need to prepare this while waiting for our batter to get firm. So if you have soft butter or melted butter, so we need to butter the molds. If you have the non-stick madeleine pans, I would recommend that. So we want to make sure that it's really coated with butter. This recipe can make up to 24 madeleine cookies. We don't want our cookies to stick in the pan. Okay, all our pans are buttered, and we're gonna dust this with flour. So after we dust this with flour, we need to put this in the freezer or refrigerator. We want the butter to harden. Just for 10 minutes. While waiting for the pans, we need to turn the oven on to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and then we will bake this for 8 to 11 minutes. Okay, and then we will tap out the excess of flour. So tap out the excess flour. I think I just so it's gonna look like this. So we are going to put this in the freezer for 8 minutes. If you want to put it in your refrigerator, put it in for 10 minutes. Okay, and while waiting for that, you need to turn the oven on to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, I will see you in 10 minutes. Okay, our batter and our pans are ready. So put a tablespoonful of batter into the pan. You want to make sure it will be in the center of the pan. This will result in the classic hump or dome appearance of the madeleines. So you want it firm like this. Okay, and I'll put that. You can also use a ice cream scoop. Mine is not thick coming off, so I'll just use it like this. So I put it in the middle. You will know when it's done because you will see the edges are golden brown and the centers spring back when you lightly touch. And this batter, if you don't want to bake it right now, the rest of this, it can be stored up to 3 days. And then and the cookies can be freeze up to a month. Okay, I'm done putting the batter into the pan and we are ready to bake them from 8 minutes to 11 minutes. All right, we'll put it in the oven. Okay, and I like to put this in the middle rack. I will try 8 minutes first. Okay, and I will see you in 8 minutes. All right, our madeleines are done. So we need to take it out.
I'm done.
Yeah, it's done, sweetheart. Yeah, it's called madeleines. It looks like a cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah, be careful. Okay, sweetheart.
I see it.
Okay. I want to see how perfect that came out. We will know because when we take this out, it will just it will pop out. Look at that. See that? Oh yes, that was perfect. See that? That's how it's supposed to come out. Okay, we will arrange that. See, when you try to touch it, it will get back up. Yes. Right. Oh, I'm excited. See how perfect that is? See the ridges? And okay. Look at that. I'm ready to take a bite. It's perfect. It's crunchy outside and it's soft inside. Thank you guys for watching. Should give it a try. It's really good. Thank you. Bye bye. Until next time.